Hey guys, it's Tarot and Beyond. My name is Siobhan. In today's pick a card reading, we are looking at something good coming in. I don't know, I've just had like a hard couple of weeks and I really could use an upbeat, positive reading. And I don't know about you guys, but if you were drawn to this reading, you're needing a little bit of a boost and some positive confirmation or affirmations from spirit. So that is what we're going to be looking at today. We have 3 groups as usual, but I'm not going to reveal the cards until we get into the readings. So choose blindly either group 1, 2, or 3. If you feel called to more than one, that's fine. Use the timestamps linked below or the chapter notes to jump ahead to your reading or readings, and we'll see you there. All right, hi group number 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what card you chose. Release the petals, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. Okay, so looks like group number 1, there's some pretty positive changes that are coming into your life. This is the blessings reading. I mean, it's not specifically looking at blessings, but it's looking at positive things that you can expect or positive things that are coming in. So I'm seeing this positive change happening for you. There is a releasing as part of that is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. I mean, it says that in the card, but I'm feeling it in my heart. So there's some kind of a purging or releasing. Maybe you're letting go of some grief or you're saying goodbye to certain things, but there's also excitement underneath that because as you're saying goodbye to one thing, you're stepping into or opening up to a lot of positive things that are going to come in. Be assertive. I feel like this is you making this change, group number 1. It's not like this change is happening to you. That's what I mean. It's like you're grieving something, but you're letting it go because you're excited about new actions or new things to come. So this is not the type of change that is sudden and unexpected. This is the type of change where you're saying, all right, I've had enough of this. I want something new. I want something different. And I'm going to go and do that. And you're doing it quite assertively. I feel this power. I feel this strength of will from you, group number 1. And I feel like you've also gotten a lot of guidance around whatever this is for you. Like spirit has been guiding you through this whole process of what you need to do, when you're going to do it, why it's important, things like that. And I'm getting this sense that it's a long time coming. It's like this is something that's maybe been on the back of your mind for a long time, maybe even years. Could have just been like months or weeks, but I'm getting this feeling of you've been thinking about this quite a lot. It's up to you. Yeah, so more confirmation here that this is something that you are deciding to do. This is something that is entirely up to you. It is your free will, but it is going to bring in a lot of blessings for you. It's like it's opening up all of these new potentials in your life, group number 1. So the more that you embrace this change, the more that you take these steps or these actions assertively towards what it is that you desire, the more you're going to see that manifesting for you and becoming a reality. Ask your angels. Okay, I was getting that your angels and your spirit guides and your higher self have been giving you a lot of information about this. So I feel like you have asked your angels. If you're still unclear on what this is, if you have not yet decided what it is that is the change that you need to make, maybe you feel like there is a change that needs to happen, but you're not sure what it is yet, ask your angels, because the way that I'm tuning into it could be in the future when you have a very clear, defined goal in mind, and then you know what to do and how to do it. Because time is not linear, it's more fluid, and it all exists in the present moment. So the way I'm tapping into it, it feels like it's right now. And I think for some of you it will be, but for some of you it's going to be that you get this clarity very soon after seeing this reading, because this is an activation as well of this energy. So it's aligning you or tuning you to the frequency of having these goals manifest and be successful. Okay, we have the happy squirrel card. Am I holding it upside down? Yes, I am. They said turn it around. Okay, so you have the happy squirrel card. This is a very positive omen, group number 1, that the changes that you're going to be making are going to be very happy indeed. On the bottom of the deck, I did notice when I turned it over, the 2 of Wands, and this can talk about decisions and choices that you're going to make based on what you want. It's like what path is going to be the most fulfilling for you, and how are you going to start implementing those actions to move towards those goals, like I was saying before. So I'm seeing this be very much in your hands, and you're going to be a very happy squirrel when you put these ideas into action, when you implement, when you shed, when you let go, when you allow this transformation to take place. Judgment. Yeah, talk about transformation. Judgment is about rebirth. It's also the angels heralding this time of change. They are awaking you up. They are giving you the information you need. They are guiding you every step of the way. If you're not clear on how to communicate or receive messages from your angels, your guides, your higher self, I definitely recommend watching for synchronicities. If you're not new to the channel, you guys know I talk about synchronicities a lot. I do a synchronicities journal every month. I'll show you my one from last month because I happen to have it right here. This is my one from April. It's a little bit banged up now because it's been a month, but I write down everything that happens within the month synchronistically. And I even created an entire oracle deck based on the symbols that synchronicities started showing up as and how spirit communicates through those. So I recommend writing those things down because you'll start to see through the repeating sequences of events, phrases, words, images, symbols, what you are being called to do and how you're meant to do it. The Tower card. Now that's really funny. The reason this is funny is because earlier on when I was seeing the releasing happening and the assertive card saying that this is you making this change, it's not like the universe is coming and ripping the rug out from under your feet. I was seeing the Tower card in my mind when I was saying that. I'm like, it's not like a tower moment. I should have said, it's not like a tower moment where these unexpected shifts happen without your control. But here we have the Tower. So what is this actually saying? Well, it's saying that this is a divine intervention, that spirit has come into your life to say, hey, there are some changes that need to happen. And you are fully on board with that is what I'm getting. Like, it's not as though something happens to shift your path or something comes in and you have to react or respond to it. This is, again, you implementing the change, but it's like the way that this divine intervention is coming in is through this unexpected or sudden form of communication or realization is more accurate to what I'm feeling. It's more like you just realize something. It becomes so clear and so evident that you can't ignore it. It's like it's written in black and white. It's in plain sight. The sign is right there. And on top of that, not only do you see it, but you feel it. You feel it and it feels like truth, and you know that call is happening for a reason. It's not that the divine is pushing you in a direction, it's that your soul is pulling you in a direction, and that makes all the difference. So this is more of like a participant type of energy where you are participating in this change from the inside out, and initiating it actually is more of an accurate term. You're initiating it yourself. King of Cups, I was just saying that you feel it. You are psychically tuned into this. You are always connected to your soul. And so you will get that information coming through quite clearly if you are able to pay attention. So listen to your body, because a lot of the intuition channels through the physical body. And I think that sometimes we neglect our relationship to the body, and this can hinder our progress. It can hinder our awareness of our intuition and our ability to trust it. So listen to the sensations in your body clairsentiently, what is going on there, because it's going to help you to determine what it is that you should do. It's like you'll just feel that nudge, and when you follow it, things are going to work out. 7 of Cups, because it's like your intuitive body is going to give you all the information you need. I'm getting that. That's why I'm recommending for you, group number 1, to start a synchronicities journal. If you have one already, look back through it over the last couple of weeks. What were some of the patterns that were coming through? What were the messages? Maybe you're seeing them repeated or confirmed in readings like this. So pay attention to those types of synchronicities, because those symbols and messages, they're giving you this information. And then it's up to you to choose what you do with that. Like, you have the final say. It's your free will in how you implement or interpret, even how you implement and interpret what it is that you're being shown or what it is that you're being given. But you're going to be getting a lot of information about this positive change that is on the horizon. 8 of Cups. That's the same energy as the Release the Petals. I feel it strongly in your reading, group number 1. It's like you're going to need to let go of some things, because you can't take more in if everything is full. You know, it's like if you want new things in your house, you have to get rid of the things that are already there. If you want new furniture, you got to get rid of the old furniture. It's like you don't stack the new furniture on top of the old furniture. That doesn't make sense. So it's the same thing in whatever this circumstance is for you. There are some things that need to be released before you can welcome in the new. And again, I'm feeling this excitement. So this renewal is actually going to be really, it's like a relief, and it's exciting for you. The Fool card, yes, indeed. Pack lightly. I was just saying, like, you about furniture. The Fool card doesn't take much with him because he likes to be more mobile, more playful. He likes to explore, expand, and adventure. So I feel like you guys are going on a journey. And you're finding yourself. Maybe you're even going on a literal journey. Maybe you're getting guidance around taking a trip, going on vacation, moving somewhere, being more transient or mobile in some way. But I'm feeling like there's a shift in how you follow your intuition as well. I see you pursuing what makes you happy. It's giving me like pursuit of happiness types of vibes. You know, you're really on a mission or on a quest to seek out actively what brings more joy to your life. It's just like the pure joys of living. And if you were stuck in cycles that didn't happen, then you're being called to set sail towards those things that are going to bring your life more meaning, more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment. 5 of Pentacles. And I felt hesitancy at flipping this one over. I almost didn't do it. I was like getting like a no feeling from it. And sometimes when that happens, I'll just skip to the next card. But I felt like I needed to turn it over because I feel like this is what you're moving away from. You're moving away from the experience of isolation, abandonment, not having enough, not feeling satisfied, feeling hurt, left out in the cold. And you're doing this because you are choosing not to be in this energy anymore. You're choosing of your own free will to shift out of a period of, I'm hearing the word calamity. What? Calamity? Well, I can see that with the Tower card here and the Judgment. Yeah, there may have been periods where things did feel catastrophous or chaotic, you know, just really overwhelming. And I'm seeing you being able to recover. So even if you had some kind of a physical health issue or money issues or stability or security or financial, like financial instability, I'm seeing you through your intuition, through this guidance you're getting from your support team in the spirit realm, because we all have that. We are the ground crew, and our spirit guides, our higher self, our angels, ascended masters, whoever we choose to work with or who chooses to work with us. They are like the sky team. I always picture it as like you are like the spy who's out in the field. You know what I mean? You're doing the mission. And then you've got that home crew who are talking to you through the walkie-talkie or through the headset. And they're directing you, go left here, go right here. Watch out, there's a bad guy ahead, slow down. You know, things like that. So pay attention to what they're saying, because if you don't work together as a team, if you ignore and you even reject the guidance that is coming through from your soul, from your team, your support team, you can get yourself into hot water. And maybe that's what happened in the past with this Tower card. Maybe that's what happened with some of these issues or situations that felt really calamitous. I don't think that's a word, but you know, it's like they felt really like a massive upheaval in your life. And I'm seeing you being able to really trust spirit again. That's the Fool energy. It's like being able to take that leap of faith, to take that risk, because it's really not a risk when spirit is guiding you to do something. Spirit doesn't guide you to do something randomly. Like, trust me, I've been through this time and time and time again, and I have been tested. I can tell you, group number 1, like tested by spirit to pay attention and to listen when they give me guidance, even if I don't understand why. Even to something so simple. Actually, I'll give you like a real life example. I bought this white, it still kind of looks white. It's starting to return back to its normal color, but I bought this, it was pure white. I really enjoyed that. I like white everything. And my intuition, my guidance system kicked in and said, don't put it in the dishwasher with the load that you're about to wash. And I was like, well, that's silly. Why? I'm not going to wait for an entirely new load to put this one in. I want to wash it now. But I got that don't do it signal. I got the intuitive no from my spirit guides, from my intuition. And I ignored it and I put it in the wash, and I had forgotten that I had something with turmeric in one of the glasses. And so it stained that nice white tumbler, this like gross orangey yellowy color. It's starting to fade now, but it's still there. And this is an example of, it's a very small little thing, but I was disappointed in myself because I was like, darn, I really liked that. And my guidance told me not to, and I did it anyway. So it's kind of like when we don't pay attention to, or when we bypass the messages that we are getting because it doesn't make sense, or because the ego wants to rationalize a previous behavior, or because of fear, any kind of resistance, it can put us into this experience of lack where we're disappointed. We feel like we don't have what we need. We are feeling low health, can even be part of this as well, or unstable. And oh, look at that. This card happened to be the Two of Wands. Really wanted to be here today for you guys, group number 1. So I feel like you are going to be able to make the decision that is going to benefit you the strongest by listening to your intuition and not backing down when the doubt or the fear or the lack of awareness of how it's going to happen kicks in. Because here's the thing. It's kind of like you're in the maze and spirit is up above the maze looking down at it. So you're in this labyrinth of reality and you don't see what's up ahead. You can only see what's directly in front of you. But spirit sees the entire trajectory of your path. And so if they say go left, go left. Don't ask why, because there's a reason. There's something that they can see and that you can feel and tap into outside of time and space that is going to help you to avoid something potentially disastrous, or, something you would not enjoy to go through. And this is not to fearmonger. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It's just like sometimes it can be little annoyances, like I was mentioning before, that could have been avoided if we listen and if we trust. And it's also going to help lead you faster, more efficiently, and with less stress towards what it is that is truly meant for you, that is going to satisfy you at soul level, not just satisfy your ego, but it's actually going to satisfy you at the heart. We have the Six of Cups reversed. Again, I'm holding it upside down. So I feel like that's significant because I did that twice with your decks here, group number 1. So I do kind of want to turn this around, but I'll read the energy just kind of like how I feel it. If it's meant to be read reversal, I'll translate that. So I'm feeling like there's a big part of this is to do with a home. I'm seeing actually that in the background there of like the house, the security. And I was kind of feeling that from the Five of Pentacles as well. So this could be a new direction that you're going in your home. Maybe you're making some changes in your home, or you're guided to move. Maybe you are meant to travel more. And this could be connected to something that you relate to from childhood, or a dream that you've had, or it could be related to your actual children. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. That one did want to come out reversed. So the Eight of Swords here is talking about getting out of your head, like being able to trust this guidance. Yeah, I just keep getting that message of like, trust the guidance because it's going to make sense. No way. Look, you have the Tower card and it is now also reversed. So I'm seeing you rebuilding. Are these all reversed? Look, oh my God, I split the deck and the Fool is right there. I also saw, okay, we've got the Magician and the Queen of Cups. You're the King of Cups. So I'm going to turn it around again. But I feel like those happened to be that way for a reason. What's up with all this flip-flopping in your reading, group number 1? Like we're flipping things upside down and back around and things are... Yeah, it's like as above, so below. There's something that's kind of being turned around in your life. And again, you're implementing this, or you're being guided to take action on it because it's going to help you get clear on something here. Page of Swords. Listen again, listen to that intuition. I'm seeing you going in a new direction, group number 1. Going in a new direction towards stability, towards your sense of security, towards what is going to make you feel safe, truly safe. And for somebody in this group, you have children. I don't think that's a message for everyone, but I'm getting a specific message about your children are safe and you're able to provide for them. So if you have children and you're concerned about your living situation or your ability to provide for them or nurture them, they're saying don't worry about that, because there's something here that is going to lead. It's like making these changes is going to lead to you having more than enough to be able to feel secure within yourself and to create that security in your environment. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's something about children here. I'm getting that strongly. If you don't have children, this is your inner child or a childlike spirit. And I was going to say a childlike spirit within yourself, but when I said that, I was kind of like, I wonder if that's a childlike being, a childlike spirit that you're working with as a guide, one that is leading you towards choices that are going to be more fun, more carefree, more freedom oriented in your life. So you may have, sometimes we'll have guides that are archetypal like that, like they hold a specific energy or they represent a specific archetype. And by working with them, we can embody more of that. So a lot of the times we see this with like spirit guides or with like spirit totems and animals. But yeah, it can also be, I've seen it too with like actual guides as well. Ace of Pentacles. I just heard ace in the hole. Okay. That's the phrase I just heard. This is your ace in the hole. There's something that you've got in your back pocket. The Star card as well. Internal healing, rejuvenation, relief. There's something you've got in your back pocket. I don't know if this is literal or if this is like a metaphor for something that you've been thinking of for a long time, because we were talking about that earlier. There's something you've been thinking about for a long time that is the solution to whatever problem you've had going on, or it's leading you towards something that's going to feel really satisfying. So there's an ace in the hole. I would even look up that phrase because I'm not like 100% clear on what that's referring to. I think it means like it's like your secret sauce, or it's something special that you hold, or it's like your some kind of like a special factor that you have, or something that's going to lead to success. I think that's the gist of it. But sometimes spirit will give words or phrases and they want us to look them up, like the actual dictionary definition. So Google that. And if you want to share it in the comments below, feel free. What does ace in the hole mean, guys? We have lavender. Take time to cleanse and remove negativity. That's the thing. You're shedding, you're transforming, you're letting go of anything that was out of alignment, that was not conducive to you asserting your own freedom, to dictating your life. Like anything that was negative and felt like it was outside of your control. You're taking your power back. Group number 1. You're taking your power back and you're saying, no, this is up to me. And when I work with my spirit team, I see that situation resolve. I see that situation come about into the way that is going to be aligned with me. Blushing bride, your intentions and heart deserve to be known. Your intentions and heart deserve to be known. Focus, hydrangea, focus on wholeness above and below. Okay, above and below, we did have that flip-floppy type of energy of like upright, reversed. And I did mention like, I think I mentioned as above, so below, or did I not? I always forget what I say out loud and what's going on in my head, because there's like so much more that's going on in my head than I actually say out loud. Yeah, anyway, orchid, your uniqueness is always perfectly lovely. So your intentions and your heart, your uniqueness, I feel like that's your ace in the hole, group number 1. Yeah, that's your ace in the hole. Look at this. Do not fear or doubt the new paths ahead on the bottom of the deck. That's the 2 of Wands. Like, don't fear the paths that you have before you. Just choose the one that's going to make you the happiest, and you will feel intuitively into what that is. You don't even have to see 100 feet ahead. If you just see 1 foot ahead and you get the guidance from your spirit team on the next 3 feet ahead, it can be very helpful and it can get you moving on that path. So I feel like your ace in the hole is your authenticity. It's your pure intention. It's your free will. And when you focus on balancing this shadow and light, as above, so below, letting go of some of the darkness and some of the old stuff that doesn't need to be there anymore, the fears, the doubts, the resistance, the lack. You're going to move into this new cycle, which you're being guided to, and you've actually implemented in your own way, that is allowing you to be more uniquely, authentically yourself and to have fun doing that. It's very freedom oriented, and it's going to bring a lot of joy into your life. So I hope that this reading was helpful, group number 1, in confirming maybe some of the messages you've been getting from Spirit, or to bring you some of those synchronicities that will later be confirmed as you continue on your path. So like I said, pay attention to all of those little symbols, because you're going to get a lot of information. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here in the reading. Thank you for all of your support here on the channel. If you want to become a member and dive deeper, we have memberships available where you can access members only pick a card readings and the monthly live streams. And I want to say thank you to everyone who sends in donation decks, super thanks, and PayPal donations as well. All of those things are always deeply graciously received and amplified with highest intention for the benefit of all. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye. All right. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what you chose. The Sacred Union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. Okay. Well, right off the bat, looking good in terms of your interpersonal relationships. Group number 2. Even the number 2 is actually related to relationships. It's you and another, the balance and harmony in that union, the ability to work together as a team, to moderate, to partner. Yeah, so it's that harmony in relationships. Let's see what else. Get more information. Well, yeah, that's why you're here, isn't it? And that's what we're doing. We're getting more information for you. But this can also talk about getting more information, speaking to someone about something. Maybe there's something that you don't have the full context of, and you're being guided here today by Spirit to address something or someone, like the elephant in the room, speaking about something uncomfortable or asking somebody about something that maybe you don't have the full context for or clarity around. If you believe, both of these cards have that sacred geometry of the Merkaba there as well. So that's the divine inner union between the masculine and feminine polarity. That's the hierogamic union. So this is an important context here in whatever it is that we're talking about today, group number 2. And this is like a positive sort of blessings or like good things reading. So I feel like you are believing in yourself and getting more information about how to create this inner union and how that's going to positively affect the relationships you have with others. You're ready, group number 2. You're ready. Oh, even the Ankh. You see the Ankh there that she's holding in her hand? That is the merging of the feminine and union of the masculine as well. So I can't remember which is which, but it's either the masculine is vertical and the feminine is horizontal, or is it the other way around? And then it's the union of both here with the loop at the top, and it circles back around. So, okay. Let's get some tarot cards as well. So what is it that you're ready for here, group number 2? I'm getting something to do with communication. They just drew me, like I was saying about getting more information, asking somebody something, but I'm being drawn to this little ring that's here in his throat. Yeah, so there's something about communication. Learning is also part of the throat chakra, so being able to learn or receive or intake information and understand it. King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign energy with that King of Pentacles. Could be a union with a masculine energy because the king is masculine, either within yourself or with a partner. King of Swords, more masculine energy. And this is the energy of learning as well. So I feel like there's something you're learning, or you're getting to know someone, or you're diving deeper into getting more information on someone that you are in relationship with or that you're curious about. Look at that, Queen of Swords, counterparts. That's the inner union once again. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So you're balancing these polarities within yourself. And you can do this without anyone else involved too. Like you don't need to do this with a partner. You can, because it's going to be a mirrored effect. But really, like the inner union here that we're talking about, the hierogamic union, is you getting to know your own masculine polarity and feminine polarity within yourself. And how those two correlate, connect, work together in harmony, because they're not meant to be separate within yourself. They're meant to be working as a team. You have the Six of Swords reversed. I heard information revealed. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're going to be getting some kind of information. Nine of Swords reversed about something that was worrying to you or something that was keeping you separated from yourself. Oh, yeah, something that was causing you to doubt or fear that something wouldn't happen or that it wasn't possible. It's like there's no limit. And you're realizing that when you come into this inner union with yourself and you realize that you're ready, not just emotionally, but I'm seeing this as like an energetic template that needed time to prepare. It needed time to build out in the light body. You needed time to work with this hierogamic union energetically and sort of get the hang of it, and you needed more information and you needed to study, you needed to learn, you needed to meditate, you needed to do all of these more practical things to facilitate this inner union. And then as a result, I'm seeing this dispelling a lot of the negativity in the mind or mental scape, the fear, drama. I'm hearing the word drama as well. Getting rid of that and any toxicity within the relationship with self and how that may have reflected out into your relationships with other people. The Magician. You are ready. You are definitely ready, group number 2, and you are manifesting from this inner balance. Your belief is going to be transformatively, I'm hearing miraculous, okay? Transformatively able to change your reality, because as you're shifting this energy level, as you're shifting your energy body, as you're shifting this and creating this inner union, I'm seeing healing happen. And I'm getting something about information as well. So, because they're showing me the Asclepius and the Caduceus. And I always get those two mixed up. I think the Caduceus is to do with healing and the Asclepius is to do with information and learning. But again, I sometimes get those mixed up. And same thing with, I said before about like, I get mixed up, which is it horizontal or vertical? It's like, sometimes you look at your right hand and you go, somebody says go left and you go right by accident. It's like my brain just mixes up those two. But this is like the whole thing that we're talking about. The masculine and feminine polarity. The right is the masculine, the left is the feminine. So having those mixed up can also be a symptom. Like the reason I'm even talking about that in a reading when I'm channeling is to do with maybe those polarities being flip-flopped or switched, or they were distorted in some way. And part of this process and the miracles that you're going to be creating out of what you're correcting here within the energy body is going to be very much directly related to the reorientation and alignment of your masculine and feminine polarity within yourself. So your energy becomes super, super magnetic and manifesty when you have those two in alignment. Why? Because the masculine electro and the feminine magnetic becomes electromagnetic, and it polarizes you. It polarizes you literally to be able to pull in and create and manifest what it is you desire. So if your energy body's out of whack, your ability to manifest results physically is also going to be out of whack. And something in the mental realm may have been blocking that, causing doubt and anxiety and stress and grief and all of these other things that were preventing this alignment or this efficient use of your energy or this healthy relationship dynamic, because again, it can mirror in the outside world too. So I'm seeing you getting a handle on this. Ooh, yes, Wheel of Fortune. Getting a very firm handle on this, group number 2, and balancing it out. And then the wheel turns in your favor. I'm seeing a lot of good luck and abundance coming from this. Yeah, I'm hearing magnificent magnitude of miracles. Spirit loves the alliteration when they come in and they get all poetic like that. So there's even like the letter M could be significant. Something about the letter M could be meaningful. More alliteration for you. So there's something here about, you being able to manifest a lot of these really positive results for yourself because you're coming from this internal alignment. Strength. Yes, I'm getting this gentle grace to propagate the seeds of your intentions into the plants of your manifested growth that will provide the harvest. Okay. So all of that fluffy words to say basically you're creating a landscape in which you can actually create the life that you want, the results that you want. And the way that you're doing this is really through the balancing of the divine feminine and masculine within. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. This is the embodiment of the highest archetype of the divine feminine. And she is the creative force. She is the magnetic polarity that pulls in all that she needs and has complete confidence in her ability to receive that and to create more. So there's this dispelling of fear is what I'm really getting strongly. The dispelling of any fears or doubts that you can do this, that you are ready. Look at that. You have the King of Pentacles again. So there's a lot here. The letter M could also signify something to do with money, manifestation, magnificent miracles. So there's somebody, okay, maybe somebody has the letter M in their name because I accidentally said somebody once told me. No, when I'm channeling and something just comes out of my mouth like that, that's straight from spirit, straight from the horse's mouth, if you will. So there's something here about someone, possibly with the letter M in their name, relating to this money or this opportunity or this relationship or somebody that you're going to get information from. Two of Swords reversed. I'm seeing clearing the mind. Yeah, you're getting clear, very clear on what you need to do. I'm seeing you making a decision. Group number 2, making a very clear decision. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Maybe this is about working with someone. Maybe it's about, coming together in a partnership. But I'm really seeing that inner union. Like that's the biggest thing I'm seeing here is the inner union. 3 of Wands as well. There may be travel or movement for work. I was kind of getting that. I was seeing the mountains in the background of the Strength card. The 6 of Swords and the 3 of Wands are kind of talking to me about some kind of travel specifically for work for somebody in this group. So if I'm speaking to you about this work travel, you may be not moving, but like you're going to need to be traveling in the upcoming weeks or months in regard to some kind of project. Maybe you're collaborating with someone or a group of people or a business or something, and you have to go somewhere else to do that physically. So you can't just like Zoom call or something. You actually have to go there. And maybe this is something you've been wanting, but maybe you felt like you were not prepared for it. And now there's a very clear "you're ready" message coming through because this is something you've manifested. It is going to change your fate in a positive way. Like it's bringing in more luck, more alignment. And it may even lead to, like, let's say, for example, you're single, you might get an opportunity to travel for work, and then you meet someone who's a perfect match for you, you're simpatico in that environment, that new environment that you're traveling to. If you're already partnered or coupled, you could be traveling with your partner to a different location, and there's something about this new location that activates you or clears something within you, or you're able to learn something in that environment that you either take home and really integrate together, or it shifts the dynamic between you in a positive way and helps you understand each other a bit better. No way. Yeah, the Chariot. I mean, I shouldn't even say no way. I'm like, I know this is what I'm getting. The Chariot is to do with travel. So there's definitely movement here, as I was just saying. And it's going to help bring things into alignment as well. We have the white Sphinx and the black one. Well, here it's pink, but it's the darker one. And that's, again, a representation of masculine and feminine. So it's like the positive and negative sign on a battery. And when they work together, that's how you get the electricity to be able to power something. So this is like you powering up and getting ready to to make some big shifts and changes in your life. Ooh, 9 of Cups that are going to make you very happy. I'm hearing the word satisfied. Yes, you're going to be very satisfied after a period of significantly doubting whether something was possible or being all up in your head about something. Yeah, and I'm seeing this shift happen. Because you're learning something. So be open to information, group number 2, because there's some kind of teaching that you're going to get, or some kind of like, it's like the right information at the right time in the right way, and it clicks and you apply it, and it's like bing, bang, boom. All of a sudden things are working out for you. 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah. It ends a really tough cycle for you. It puts a final closing stamp on something. They're actually showing me somebody putting paper through a paper shredder. Okay. That's so funny. Yeah, something to do with work could be significant. Or again, it's like maybe you're getting rid of old information or old programming in the mind, dispelling the disbelief, actually, is what I just heard. Yeah, so you're putting that old stuff that you don't need anymore. It's like it's done through the paper shredder, get rid of it. Like you don't need that anymore. And this closes out the cycle. Queen of Pentacles. So you've got counterparts again. So King and Queen of Swords, 2 Kings of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles here. So look, group number 2, it is very clear sacred union is in the forecast. If you are not with someone right now, you're doing this inner work and you are calling that person in. If you are with someone right now and it feels like this is your divine counterpart, or this is the person you're meant to be with, whether it's a soulmate or whatever, like the labels don't matter, guys. Like they really don't matter. It's just, do you feel connected to this person? And does it feel like it's somebody who makes you better and you make them better and you're safe to be together? Then this is really how you're going to shift something here internally, because this person is going to help you level up, or there's something you're learning that is leveling up the relationship. And it's creating a lot more stability at the physical level. So wealth could be part of this as well. You have the 8 of Cups. I do feel like you were tested, group number 2. Sorry, group number 2. I feel like you were tested to walk away. I said group number 1, I think, because 8 of Cups came up in their reading as well. And I just kind of, my mind jumped there. But perhaps there's messages there for you. You have the 10 of Cups, though. That's kind of what I was getting. It's like you were tested to kind of like go without for a while, or to trust when the reality was not mirroring that to you. That's kind of what Spirit's showing me. There's something about like this manifestation. And when we're talking about manifestation, it's not instant in most cases. A lot of the time we have to hold that frequency for an extended period of time to be able to see it show up, which means we have to consciously and intentionally deny the false reality of the doubt and the lack of results that we may see in the interim when we're in the dissonance phase. The dissonance phase is like when you're kind of leaving the old frequency and you're shifting into the new one, but you haven't quite anchored into the new frequency yet. And so you're like in between. And you can feel the shifts happening, but you're being pulled by the past. There's doubts and fears that crop up. There's a lot of purging that happens. There's a lot of letting go that needs to occur. And there's a lot of trust and faith that needs to be honed and refined to get you to the anchoring into the manifested energy or timeline, or the reciprocal energy that's going to bring in what you've been intending or what's meant for you. So this 10 of Cups is the happily ever after. Oh, look at that. You have the Fool card underneath of it. Yeah, there may be some messages in group 1 because that came up there as well. So there's this energy, group number 2, of a happily ever after, a sacred union, an inner merging, and how this allows you to have more freedom in some way. So whether or not this is to do with someone else, like if this is just purely you alchemizing these two sides of yourself, it's going to free you up. It's going to free up space in your mind and in your energy to be able to create more happiness in whatever way, shape, or form that suits you. Love and romance is not for everyone. I mean, we all want that to some degree, but maybe that's not the goal. And so that's okay too. Like just focusing on what makes you feel that sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that we're getting here with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. That's what you're working on manifesting. That's what you're ready to receive. If you believe and continue to hone and refine that focus, that is what you're going to get. All right. And like I said, there's something to do with travel here too. So be open to any potential opportunities as it relates to business travel or even just some kind of a vacation or an adventure. But specifically for somebody in this group, there's something to do with business. All right. That's going to improve your fortunes. Lots of good things to come. Much abundance manifesting. All right, group number 2. That is what I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And hopefully you will see these manifestations coming about very, very soon because you are ready. So keep believing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my work on the channel. You can do so very easily just by liking the video, sharing it with a friend who might need to hear these messages as well. It helps to get the message that Spirit is calling out into the world to help more people. If you want to become a member, you can join by hitting the join button below or exploring the members only content, which is linked in the description box. That will give you access to the members only pick a cards and the live streams once a month with me where we do personal readings for members. If you guys want to say thanks in any way, shape, or form, I see you guys sending in donation decks and super thanks and PayPal donations. And I want to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the love and support that you guys show me in that way as well. I always amplify all of that out with positive intention and good karma for those of you who feel called to share. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, hi group number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what card you chose. The Return. Okay, a new story. You decide alignment and it's coming together. And I think that there's a butterfly in a chrysalis here. It's kind of hard to see because it's all sort of similar color, but I don't know if, can you guys see that I think there's a butterfly in a chrysalis and there's a lady inside there too. So there's something about you re-emerging, returning to your natural self. Okay, so, whoops, there. Group number 3. Let's get more information. Let's start with the Angel Answers deck. So for group number 3, what is the message here, Spirit? What is the good energy? What's the good vibe? What's the blessings? What are they manifesting? What's going on? Listen to your intuition. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Improving health. Oh, yes. Return to alignment. Things coming together. Maybe you've been listening to your intuition on action steps you needed to take. Yeah, something that you decided to do to improve this story relating to your health. Let's see. Helpful people. Maybe you decided to listen to your intuition and to reach out for support from somebody or some information you needed, or like somebody in a position, a year from now. And success. Oh, wow. I didn't even mean to. Okay, look at that. Okay, so group number 3, sorry. I get them all mixed up because I do them all back to back. So there's something here, group number 3, a year from now, it's going to be very successful, especially if you've been having issues with your health. So I'm seeing you returning to good health by getting into alignment, and your intuition has guided you or will be guiding you to the people who are going to help you with this. So maybe there's some practitioners that you're going to be drawn to. You're going to get that intuitive nudge. I need to work with this person. Listen to that because it is going to help you to improve your health. It could be spiritual health, mental health, or physical health. Really, all of the above is kind of what I'm getting. So if you feel drawn to an allopathic, like a doctor or something, or you feel like you need some kind of information, maybe you start going and seeing a counselor, maybe you're reaching out to a shaman or an energy healer, maybe you are working with a spiritual mentor, something like that. I just feel like there's progress that you are making and you are deciding to make by implementing some intuitive hits that you're getting. Temperance, look at that. And this particular temperance card in this deck is the only one that has this little thing on his head there. I know it's supposed to represent the sun because that's the alchemical symbol for gold and for the sun, but I'm seeing it always usually when it comes up as like a doctor thing, you know, like in the old-timey movies, they would have those headlight things on doctors. I don't know. That's just what it reminds me of. So I feel like you are seeing a doctor about something, or a healer in some way. It doesn't have to be a doctor. It's like a healer who's helping you to balance something out. I just had the word transmute come through as well. I heard that. So there's something you're transmuting. And this is leading into this new story. Like this entire next year, I don't feel like it's a year from now that you're going to see the success. I feel like the next year of your life is building towards that success. And each step of the way, starting today, or maybe even starting before this reading, it's like it's launching you into this new trajectory where you are healing and you're taking the steps. I keep getting that energy, and I'm being shown somebody walking upstairs. So you're taking the steps to bettering your health. Four of Swords, rest, recovery, relief, repair, return, lots of R words. Yeah, so something about the letter R could be significant. Recovery, rehab, it's like rejuvenation, replenishment. I just keep getting all these R words. That's so funny. King of Pentacles, this is good health. And good health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but if you have bad health, it means nothing because you can't take it with you. So it really starts from the ground up. This is the foundation that needs to be laid here in the next year, group number 3. And it starts now, and it's actually begun before this, but I'm seeing that it's really being activated right now for you. Two of Swords, I heard make the decision, make the choice. Group number 3, make the choice to seek out the things that you need. So maybe this even means just setting the intention. Like I'm going to set the intention to pull in the types of treatments that are going to be helpful for me. Like you'll start seeing ads about them, or you'll have somebody tell that to you synchronistically, right? Or it'll pop up, or you'll go see a doctor and they'll give you the right information you need or the right treatment protocols. Setting the intention is really the first step, but I'm seeing you being also guided intuitively on what these steps are going to be. And they're saying make the choice. So there may be an investment that needs to be made in this return to your alignment. Maybe this is like investing in treatments like massage or Reiki. I'm hearing RTT. What's RTT? I don't have my laptop on me. I can't look it up. So anyway, if somebody knows what RTT is, I'm getting that message coming through. 4 of Cups reversed. I'm hearing finding your way. That's what I heard from that. That's interesting. Finding your way, and it's causing this improvement in your health because you're finally feeling into what you need and you're following that. You're pursuing it. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, you're pursuing it actively. I'm seeing energy increase. If any of you in group number 3 here have had struggles with low energy, fatigue, anything like that, brain fog, that's going to clear up. And it's because there's some kind of helpful people that have some information or some knowledge or some protocols or something that's going to help you. And your intuition is leading you to those people. So make the decision to invest in yourself if and when you can, because I'm seeing that that's going to cause positive shifts in your life from now going forward. Knight of Cups. I heard get support. Yeah, you're going to get support. This is the support coming in too. So I'm seeing friends and family being on your side. If you need help, group number 3, it's there. It's coming in. I can see it. Yeah, I'm hearing people love you. People love you. So if you've been struggling with something, if your old story was, lackluster or confined or imbalanced in regard to your health, I'm seeing that all shifting and changing for you. 4 of Pentacles. If money was a factor in this, I'm seeing it be a support system for you. I'm seeing the financial, I'm hearing financial aid. Okay, so for somebody, there may be financial aid as part of this. Like you might get information about some kind of financial support system that's going to help you. Maybe you get funding for some kind of a health treatment, or you get it covered in some way. 2 of Wands. But it's really important that you make the active choice to pursue this new story for yourself. And your involvement in that really kind of hinges on you taking the steps, because somebody can tell you what you need to do, but it's like you are the one who has to do it, right? Like the doctor doesn't heal you. The doctor just gives you the information and then you heal yourself. Same thing with energy healers, shamans, things like that. They don't heal you. We don't heal you. Like I'm a healer myself. I don't heal people. I help you to heal yourself. I hold space for you. I give you the information or the energy you need to be able to do so. But you are ultimately the one who heals yourself, either energetically or practically through your actions. So I'm seeing you taking that initiative, group 3, really strongly taking that initiative. Getting free. I did say rehab, and the devil in reverse can talk about getting free from addictions or breaking free from addictive patterns. That doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol, things like that, or gambling. It can be more subtle addictions like unhealthy eating habits or lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle. I just heard, okay, maybe sleeping too much or lying down too much. I'm seeing you taking charge of your life, the Emperor. You're writing a new story, group number 3, like a big one. You're writing a really powerful new story for yourself where you're not confined by the limitations of the body, is actually what I just heard. You're not confined by the limitations of the body because you're getting the body to work in functional harmony with you, with the soul, with the mind. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, if money was an issue, like if financing your healing was a problem, like I know a lot of my viewers are from the US, and in the US, I don't know specific, I've never dealt with US hospital or doctor, whatever. I don't know what it's like there, but even in Canada where we have universal healthcare, it's still really expensive to get supplementary treatments and other things that aren't covered by MSP, and it's really hard to book a doctor. It's really hard to get a family practitioner. It's hard to, so like long waits, long lines at the hospital, months and years waits for therapists, things like that. So I'm seeing that if money was an issue, it's not going to be. There's something about this that's balancing out. The 10 of Wands here, I'm hearing dropping the burden. Yeah, there's some kind of a burden, maybe a financial burden that came along with your health. Like let's say something happened. If you're in the US, you end up in the hospital, you don't have insurance, then you have a big bill to pay. It's like, or I know like for me, for example, when my health gets bad, it's really hard for me to work. That's why I started working for myself, because my health started deteriorating when I was working in like the public field and, out in the real world. And so I started doing my spiritual work because, first of all, that's what I was aligned to and what I was called to do, but also because it helped me to work when I could and to take care of myself and to have more downtime. But it can be really hard to earn a living when you're struggling with physical or mental health issues, or even addictions, right? It's like that takes up a lot of your energy. It takes up a lot of your time, and it can reduce your capacity to function physically, to be productive and to do things. So it can limit your resources. I know that firsthand. And that is a big financial burden on your back. It's like the beast of burden, quite literally the beast, the devil. And at the physical level, the devil can represent the body, the physical reality, the 3D realm. And in that negative sense, it's like the limitations of the body. So I'm seeing something about the limitations of the body going away, the burdens being dropped, progress being made in the next year, group number 3, that helps you to feel more stable and more provided for. Like I'm seeing care, like you're getting the care that you need. You have the resources to make that happen. You're getting some kind of supplemental income in regard to treating some kind of health issues for yourself or someone else. But I'm seeing a lot of this being self-focused, like self-care. Intentional healing is what I heard from Spirit with the Ace of Cups. So you're doing intentional healing with yourself. Grounding and earthing, I just heard as well. And I was looking at the King of Pentacles when I heard that. So getting outside and doing intentional work with nature can help to re-regulate your body, anchor and ground into that natural sphere of energy, dispel a lot of those positive ions that build up in the body. You want those to get out. You want negative ions in the body because that helps you feel grounded. It helps reduce inflammation. It helps your body to rest and recover. And we were getting all those R words before: rest, recovery. 7 of Cups. Okay. I heard get out of your head. Group number 3. I heard get out of your head. Another 7. 7 of Pentacles. 7 could be a significant number. 7s are about rest and recovery. They literally are about, slowing down. Anytime that I have a number 7 numerologically governing my day, it's a call to slow down. It's a call to rest. It's a call to have more rejuvenation. And sometimes that's through meditation. Sometimes it's through spending the day in bed. Sometimes it's through, just taking things a little bit more slowly or getting out of your head, which was the message here that was coming through. So no way, you got the Four of Cups again. Group number 3. So the Four of Cups here, I feel like this is talking about you feeling like there's no way out of this. That's what I'm getting from it. It's like maybe you tried everything and it didn't work, or you felt like anytime that there was a potential solution, it ended up being a disappointment, or it left you feeling frustrated. That's the energy I'm getting. Now, that's not specifically what the Four of Cups means, but I'm reading this very intuitively, energetically. And it's like you were frustrated and discontent with the different approaches that you were offered, or the lack of results that you were seeing, or like the lack of progress. It felt like it wasn't moving, or maybe something was becoming stagnant. But I'm seeing this actually shifting for you. Yeah, you're shifting into calmer waters, and there's something to do with the mind here that's very significant, group 3. Your mind is a big factor in this healing, okay? Yes, it is. Look, 9 of Swords on the bottom. The clarity of your mind will dictate the health of your body, is what I'm hearing. Now, that's not always the case, but it is, in this case, highly correlated. So if your mind is ill at ease, then your body is going to reflect that. And quite literally, when we're talking about the central nervous system, the brain is the center of the chain. It controls everything in the body. It can tense up the muscles. It can cause degeneration in the physical tissues if it's not operating properly, or if there's dysregulation at the nervous system level, or if there's a chemical imbalance, or there's something else going on in the brain. If there's addiction, right, because of a pre-existing imbalance or neurochemical issue. Like, there's so many things that the brain can influence. It can influence your eyesight. It can influence your muscle tension. Like, we see that with Parkinson's and degenerative diseases of the eyes, like all of these things. Muscle and bone, like literally the entire body centers on the brain. So if your mental health is off, the whole body is going to be off. And I'm seeing that could be part of the issue here. So there's something about getting out of your head, or maybe some kind of mental treatment, maybe some kind of like a new approach to some kind of treatment. There's so many alternative treatments too nowadays. I've been experimenting with a couple of them, and I'm feeling called to share them with you, group number 3. So some of the treatments that I've been employing is biogeometry. That's number 1. I started wearing biogeometry jewelry a while ago, and I did notice a slight increase. I started using nootropic mushrooms instead of ADHD medication, and I'm doing neurofeedback as well. That has been like the most healing. So if you have anything in the brain, neurofeedback, magnetic resonance can be helpful. Getting a brain scan can be helpful. But again, if money was an issue, I'm seeing there's something of an investment that needs to be made in the health, and that's going to shift your story. Another thing that I'm trying right now is called scalar light therapy, and Tom Palladino is the person who created that. I'm really only on like the 3rd or 4th day of it right now, so it's too early to say, but I'll keep you guys updated if you're interested. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll make an update on that later. So there's a lot of alternative like foods and energy healing. I've tried acupuncture. I'm a Reiki master myself. Like, there's so many different energy and practical, physical, or allopathic tools. So there's something about you improving your health by being open to the information that's going to come in regard to that, and following your intuition on what comes through, not just kind of taking things at face value, but being able to intuitively tune into, oh, that message keeps coming up and I feel a pull towards it in my gut, so I should try that. Maybe gut health as well, since I just mentioned the gut, like gut health, probiotics, or eating certain foods, or doing some kind of a cleanse or a detox might be part of it as well. But again, it's really important that you follow your intuition and not just what other people are saying or recommending. Like, it needs to feel right. You know what I mean? And that's when you're going to start seeing this progress. That's when you're going to start seeing things move and shift, because you're not coming from that old space of nothing works and I'm dissuaded and dissatisfied with the results. Instead, you're coming from, okay, there's always something new, or there's always something groundbreaking, or there is something that my intuition is going to lead me to that will help. For every problem, there is a solution. That's just the law of the universe. Everything has to have its opposite. So for every problem, for every health issue, there is a solution, even if we haven't necessarily found it yet, or we haven't applied it yet. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, group. Oh, no, wait. They want me to get these for you. I forgot to do these ones in group 2, but they reminded me for you, group 3. So let's find out what the message is here. Oops, got some fluffs on me. Sweet pea, the comfort of good company heals old hurts. Helpful people and good company healing hurts. Yeah, this is what's going to help improve your health. Being around positive people, people who support you, people who have your best interests in mind. You have what it takes, group number 3. You have what it takes to heal. You have what it takes to trust your intuition, to get into alignment, like doing some chakra balancing. Chakra alignment could be really helpful here. Maybe do some Kundalini yoga. I don't know what you're into or what you're being guided to do, but I'm just throwing stuff out there that's coming to mind. And if something kind of pings, if something hits that intuitive chord within you, then you'll know, oh, okay, yes, that feels right. Rose, you are divinely loved and protected with grace, group number 3. You are divinely loved, and spirit, the universe, and the people who love you in your life are looking out for you. Gratitude and grace always look lovely on you, group number 3. I'm seeing your physical health improving, and that's going to show in how you look as well. When we feel healthy, we look healthy. It shows in our eyes, it glows in our skin, our hair becomes more lustrous and healthy. We are able to move through the world, like our gait will improve. Maybe it's for me, sometimes it's like back issues and my walking suffers, or, it's like things like that. So I'm just seeing the visible changes and improvements in your health being something that you can see and that other people will be seeing as well. So accept help from those who love you, because that's going to help to heal some of those psychological, emotional, physical, spiritual hurts from the past. Okay, I'm sending you guys all so much healing, loving energy for your greatest and highest good. Let's do a little Reiki just to close out the session. I'm just going to place an energetic protection and boost of energy for those who would like it. All you have to do is just kind of say yes in your head to receive the energy if you would like to receive it. Trust your intuition if it's right for you. All right, and a little bit of say hey key as well. For your greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all, may this Reiki provide healing for your journey towards perfect health in alignment with your soul's divine expression and embodiment. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this was helpful in some way. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. These are not predictions. They are just meant to confirm what you already know or to expand and elaborate on what spirit is guiding you toward. All right? Pay attention to the synchronicities and use your intuition. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support here on the channel. I see you guys, some of you sending in donation decks and super thanks and donations through PayPal and all of those things. I've had more people booking mentorship sessions with me, and also a lot of positive comments and feedback. So thank you guys all so much. I really deeply appreciate, with utmost gratitude, all of the support I get here on the channel. It warms my heart and it inspires me to continue. So I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye.